Hey, hello. Do I need to introduce myself into Korea then? Why not? Why not? On the sixth day, I'll introduce myself as another human being on this side of the planet. Because on the sixth day, human beings were created according to the Christians, okay? And on the sixth day, these same human beings are in Tokyo performing at the highest level. Let's celebrate humanity today on the sixth day of the World Championship in Tokyo. What about that for intro, my friend? Traditions have it, beliefs have it. Let's go with the belief here because there are people who believe in these athletes. I am one of them. I believe these best of the best from different nationalities are creating an entertainment arena for us to celebrate in Tokyo. Some of us consume it excessively and we come around and says, hey, I got an opinion of what I saw. I got a post analysis, and that's why you are with me on the sixth day in Tokyo. What a great championship it has turned out to be. What do you think? Are you enjoying yourself? Are you in tune? If you're not, and you saw this channel, you're in the right place. Sit back, enjoy it. It's me talking about the sixth day of what I saw. What I saw was maybe there's a cooling down in the temperatures, little drizzles here and there today. Not good for field events. Not good for field events. Mostly if you are doing javelin, you have to deal with a weapon. But it's sports, so there's no weaponry here. But we can escalate that language and say there was a rivalry between India and Pakistan with javelins, not weapons of mass destruction. No other arsenals are around here. Chopra and Nadine from Pakistan renewed their rivalry in javelin. Please don't get me political here. I'm not getting political between India and Pakistan. No. It's javelin. You can be rival with that, Nadine and Chopra. They don't live up to the hype. They get eliminated very quick. Nadine has been suffering some bodily issues, injuries, surgeries, and all that, trying to make a comeback. They look okay in the early rounds of the throw. Maybe a 84 for Chopra, 70 something for, I keep forgetting his name, Nadine. By the way, these are Olympians. These are gold medalists. They look good, maybe on paper, but not here. And their rivalry just comes to an anticlimax. No more rivalries in this World Championship for them. They don't even make the top five. Let's go to the top five. But before we move to top five, let's mention number six. Who finished the top six? It's the legend, the only Kenyan that who is relevant in field events, Julius Yego. I cannot stop mentioning this guy because he's the only face we have in field events coming out of Kenya. Only in a long time. 2015 world champion bows down, succumbs to an ankle injury, tries it out. Nope, he sits down. It was good to see his wife sharing those moments of celebratory moments when he threw the fast javelin and the downside. But there's something I was concerned about sometimes when you look to see the supporting cast on an athlete. I don't think Kenyan athletes will tell you that they have a great supporting cast in officials. I had to bring that up again because I can see. I'm an observer. I watch how athletes interact with officials. They could be coaches on the stand. I don't think Julius Yego has had a personal coach. He's self-coached. He's a YouTuber coached athlete who has won the World Championship. Exceptional. It's a documentary you can watch out there. So I don't expect much from the officials. What I expect from the officials is what I saw. They're just goofy. Kenyan officials are so goofy. They are on vacation. They have allowances. They are using taxpayers' money. And I'm saying this with a smile because that's the way they do it. It's kind of disheartening. It's demoralizing. It's sad. But professionalism in Kenya, as far as officials is concerned, is at the at the lowest. It started in Brazil and it has a long history. Leaders in Kenya don't give a damn. They don't. I saw them in the tent where Faith Kipyegon was warming up and Beatrice. You know, the cameras are everywhere, so you can't hide. I saw a baraza. A baraza is like a gathering of officials in Kenya. They've occupied the tents where athletes are supposed to be. They're just doodling and googling and just being annoying. That's what I saw. They're just sitting there. You expect to see people like Patrick Sang, who is the coach of Faith Kipyegon. At least in that presence, maybe telling them the strategies in the first rounds of the 5K, which they did brilliantly anyway. I don't think they need much right now. They are winners. But to see this gathering of idiots, I'll call them idiots. They can take that, take to the bank. I saw it, I call you idiots. They're just sitting there. They're just like this, just drooling and basking in the glory and the glamour of the Faith Kipyegon, the winners, the gold medalists, the world record holders. You have these officials just sitting there saying, high five. They're just sitting there, not even engaged. They don't even know what to tell Faith, but they are sitting in a space that they're not supposed to be. That is very annoying. I had to put that out there. I watched some of these things. I'm like, when are we gonna snap out of our slumber, Kenyans? Mostly officials. It's so villagey. It's so kijiji. It's so kimshambas. You watch that, you're like, what the heck are they doing here? Anyway, that's them. Let me stay with the javelin. I had to bring it up. It was wild. It wired me the wrong way. Got me the wrong way. I was just furious watching these guys. There were about 10 of them sitting in a tent, just belly up, belly down, just sitting there. Some on the phones. It's so annoying. Guys, Sukoriada will give you a perspective you least expected. Take that again from me. Officials, damn. So, javelin. Hold on a minute. I'll take a sip. Cheers to javelin. Trinidad Tobago Walcott throws that thing beyond. He threw Walcott, the Trinidad Tobago, wins javelin. Second place goes to. Did I forget? Oh my goodness me! I almost did. What second place went to? The Kenyan thing. It went to Anderson Peters from Grenada. I got so upset with the Kenyan officials. I'm sorry, guys. They annoy me. They get me irritated and distracted. The winner of the javelin was Walcott from Trinidad Tobago, and the second place was Anderson Peters from Grenada, and third place was our American Curtis Thompson, 86.67. Don't ask me the winning, because the winning was way out there. I think it was like 88 or 89 meters in javelin. So that was javelin for you. Just mentioning what I saw in the javelin, it was very competitive. We expected the German Weber at least to make something happen here for him. He had a great season. He threw a 91 in Rabat, and he's been leading in the world in the javelin. He comes here and he melts. He just could not live up to the expectations, and German was disappointed. The German was very disappointing. Chopra, even to me, the Indian Olympiad gold medalist, he was disgusted by himself. He was furious, which is a good thing to see. And I think for me I think the surprise here still is Walcott, the Trinidad Tobago guy, winning. But I think the throw and the consistency he had, I think he has some good throw even after delivering a big one to win the gold. But that was that. But the Weber guy for Germany, this is his fifth championship he's gone to, and he has not even medal. Disaster, disappointment to the German thrower. But that was it for javelin. And then we went to the track and saw the easy rounds of the 5K. Beatrice cruises in the 5K, no problem as usual. She goes the final. Faith Kipyegon, what do you expect? And Agnes Ngetich does the same thing. So we have the three Kenyans moving on. I think there was another Kenyan who didn't survive. the sprint towards the end. Segei, of course, good day, the Ethiopian makes it. And a few names here. I think Cranny, the American, disappears. She doesn't make the cut to the top. And I think they were taking top six in each heat. And that was that in the 5K. We went to the 800 meters. Little drama there, right? Mary Morat, drama following her all season or what? But there was no drama here. She seems to find something. Though the French lady, I think was her name, the French, I forgot the name of the French woman. Anyway, Mary Morat makes to that in the 800. She qualifies the next round. Kellison Atchison, the UK gold medalist, easy path for her. There's another Kenyan namesake, Morat. They are not sisters, no relatives here. People have been confusing the Morats. They are not. She had a terrible stumble and a fall. What is going on with these disasters, this tripping and all these hazardous races? So she seems to make a surge for something, but it was a little bit too late, and she doesn't qualify for the next round. 800, I was impressed by Gaupe, was a Jamaican. The Jamaican, what's her name? I think she's like 36, 38. She makes the next round. I've been rooting for her. I think I mentioned on some of my episodes the Jamaican 800 meter runner. And that was, Duguma Sigay. Don't sleep on that woman from Ethiopia. She makes it look easy. I think she made it look really comfortable for herself. She's looking around. A good sign for her. The Ethiopian will make some people ask the questions at the end. And this World Championship, if you thought 1500 meters was a shocker, a stunner, with Isaac Nadar beating a good field in 1500, even this 800, if you might think Kelly Atchison has it, you might think that now. And now I'm sitting back saying, it's still open. 800 is still open because, what's her name? Andre Wero from Switzerland. But she makes the next round. Remember, these are fast. They've been so good so far this year. Kelly and Andre Wero from Switzerland. They've been good coming in. But this is what we call championship rounds. What do you have at the end of the day? That's what the 6th day is telling us. So that the 5th day, they shockers. And let's not talk about steeplechase shockers from New Zealand. That was that. Other than that, I think what I saw in the 800 for me is at least I'll focus on no more drama from Morat will be a good day for her. She had a 49 in the mixed relays. She didn't have 49 in the 400. She needed that mental stability. She needs to be mentally stable and enjoy herself. I think she puts, maybe there's too much pressure on us, on our people expectation, defending champion, going to the World Championship. Maybe it's getting into her. But overall, I forgot Lilian Odira. Lilian Odira, 800 meters. And that could be a medalist for me. That kind of running from her was solid, mature, and in control. You want to see in the early rounds people in control. Duguma was very much in control. Kelly Atchison was in control. Lilian Odira here tells me she has something in the bag. That could be a woman to watch. If Morat stumbles, Lilian Odira might be stepping up. She might be the woman to watch out for. And that was that. On the 6th day, human beings are still exciting species to watch. That's why they were created. Tuko Riadha highlighting a few things and some disappointments from the human race from the East. Keep subscribing, my friend. It's all good. Let's enjoy it. Speak your mind. Give me your opinion, your comments. I'll take it, maybe tell you what I think. You tell me what you think. We move on from here. Community, communication. Love it. Talk to you later on the other side. On the 7th day? What happened on the 7th day? That's a big question, isn't it? Talk to you later.